Heyo! So we're in Prototype 2 this time, which is a bit of a departure from the previous vids of just moaning about LEGO games, but you know, no game is safe. My rage knows no bounds. So yeah, Prototype 2, the sequel to Prototype 1, if you can believe it. As sequels go, it's good. It does a lot of things better than the first one. The combat is definitely better. The map, it being divided into like 3 different zones with varying degrees of infected. Inspired. The story, probably better, although I've never actually finished it for the upcoming reason. Which I should preface as well is an insanely petty reason to stop playing a game. But, you know, that's why we're here. We're being petty, we're moaning about games. That's what it is. What else is better? Graphics, art design, definitely better. A couple of things is not better than the first one is I think the movement isn't as good. For some reason they like swap around the dash and jump button, which I think just made the movement in the first one feel better. Maybe the animations are a bit different. Also, the camera, it's doing it there. The camera in this game does this thing where like it sort of zooms you out, trying to be intuitive, but it like zooms you out, puts you in the left, puts you in the right. I don't care for it, really. I prefer the probably more static, like maybe close-up camera of the first game. But that just might be me. Uh-oh. See, look at that. Look how far away I am. Oh, guys, I'm trying to do a video here. I'll get to you. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Let's just get up here real quick. Oh, look at this guy. This guy knows his stuff. Also, before I tell you my very silly reason to stop playing this game, I do want to say the same thing a million other people have said a million different times, but they should make a Prototype 3. You know, it's been long enough. The industry is clamoring for another Prototype. I actually have a theory why they haven't made it, though. And or a theory that extends to why I don't think people are making games where you're like a superpowered guy or like a big monster or something, and you can just go around rampaging. I think game devs intimidated. They wince at the idea of making a game where you can just rampage. I don't know why. I think maybe they overthink it. Maybe the aesthetics of older games just lend themselves, better to maybe just having more fun with it and not like just letting people go nuts, cut loose, go a bit crazy, just rampage, you know? I think maybe like with like modern graphics or like expectations, they overthink it. They're like, what are the rules to the rampage? And can we let them rampage even? Like, are we going to get in trouble for letting them rampage? I think that's why we've never got a Hulk game, like a modern Hulk game since like, we've got Hulk in games, but that's not a Hulk game. We need a Hulk game, like Marvel, whatever it was, the disaster game. That had Hulk, that wasn't a Hulk game. The last Hulk game was in like 2008 or something. But I think they get spooked. I think they don't know how to... What are the rules? Are they let us just rampage? They know we want to rampage. That's why I'm extra curious around the new Insomniac Venom game. Will they let us rampage? I'd bet, actually. I'm almost certain they're not going to let us rampage in Venom. I reckon, just like Spider-Man, you'll go up to people... Which I'm not expecting Spider-Man to rampage, by the way. But, like, you know, he goes up to people, you press a button, he does, like, a little point, maybe a little high five, gives them a hug. Hey, guys, hey, I'm Spider-Man. I reckon Venom will do a similar thing, but, like, instead of, like, a high five, he'll just go, like, blah, 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 in their face, and Tony Todd will say something badass, and then they'll just run away. But there'll be zero rampaging going on in that game. A lot of enemies, but no rampaging. On that note, can anybody think? Maybe I posed the question. Can anybody think of a modern game... modern-ish game that you're like a superpower guy or a monster and you can just go nuts? Because I can't. But then I am an idiot. So it's possible that I've just missed it, forgotten. Yeah. Alright. Just ripping my heart out about rampaging games. Prototype 2. What is the reason, the silly reason, the petty reason that I start playing it? It'll probably appear any second now. So you run... There it is. Boom. What's that box? What is the point of that box? These boxes do my head in because They're just so obnoxious. What's the point? In the prototype 1, these boxes were there, but there was a button to trigger them. You know, an aim button, which features in this game as well. You can press it to get the boxes up, so it's appropriate. These boxes, they do nothing. Just make me mad. I hate these boxes. Give me your boxes. They're stupid. They serve no purpose. They just get in the way. Like what? I want to be the master of the box. Don't force a box upon me. I mean, look at this rampaging beauty right here, guys. Look at this. Yeah, that is actually, it is insane, isn't it? Do you reckon they could get away with that now? Let him just, like, you could just go crazy, like. It is pretty nuts. They're just spooked. But yeah, these boxes, they're stupid. I don't like them. Like, look at that. That is crazy. I mean, it's fantastic. But yeah, the boxes. Why? Like, what are games ultimately, right? This is what I'm thinking. Games are what? An experience, and they're like art, I guess. And by those metrics that I've just look, he's just grabbing this guy. That I've just made up then with this fence. Yeah, nice. The boxes serve no function. Like, I don't care. Stop telling me there's people over there. I don't want to know. I'll do this. I'll just run a little further and find them there by myself. Thank you very much. Silly boxes. Stupid boxes. This is why I can't play the game, because every time I pop back in, I see the boxes and I lose it, you know. But yeah, they don't serve the experience, because functionally there's a button for that anyway, and then so therefore they just get in the way of the art. You know. Look. Oh, there's a guy there apparently. Who cares? Who cares about the guy up there? I just want to run around and be immersed. Stop boxing everything off. Oh, no boxes. Oh, there's a box. Let's go back to rampaging. Boxes. I mean, that is crazy. Oh, look at it. Look at that rampaging beauty. All ruined by a simple box, which is insane. I'm sorry, Hella. You're not getting your... You're not getting your revenge this time, buddy. I'm sorry. And I'm sorry, Prototype 2. Maybe without those boxes, I could look past this... Like, it looks like a silly camera. Like, why am I over there? But yeah, maybe I would have 100%ed you by now. You know? But, alas. Alright. Yeah, I get blasted for moaning about... They're picking on me now because they know I've been unfair about the game, but yeah. Alright, see you in the next one.